Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are tackling a topic that literally affects every single family and classroom: how fun, equipment-free daily exercises can absolutely transform a child's posture, focus, and overall health. We live in a world where kids are sitting more than ever before, but the great news is we don't need fancy gym memberships to fix it. Just by using the space right there in your living room or classroom, we can help kids build incredibly strong bodies and calm minds. Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll cover why kids need movement, morning core strength workouts, wild animal yoga poses, fun indoor brain breaks, and finally, reaching that 60 minutes daily goal. Let's dive right in. Section 1, Why Kids Need Movement, the foundation for focus. Now, to understand why these exercises are so crucial, we have to talk about this number right here, 60. Official health guidelines clearly state that kids and teens need to engage in moderate to vigorous physical activity for at least 60 minutes every single day. This isn't just a suggestion or a nice to have, it's an absolute requirement for their developing bodies. To put that into perspective, think of vigorous bone-strengthening activities out in the real world. Think skateboarding, sprinting, or playing a fast-paced sport. When their heart is pumping and they are breathing hard, that's the sweet spot. They are literally working against resistance to build stronger muscles and bones. But here's the catch. Pediatric occupational therapists are seeing a massive, alarming drop in kids' core strength right now. Why? Well, it boils down to some really common habits that are basically short-circuiting their muscle development. We're talking way too much screen time and sedentary play. And even for babies, they are spending less time doing good old-fashioned tummy time and more time propped up in baby containers. Without that floor time, those muscles just don't have to fight gravity. Parents and teachers, listen to this. It is a total game changer. A weak core often masquerades as a behavioral issue. If a kid is constantly fidgeting in their chair, leaning heavily on their desk, or resting their head in their hands, they might not actually be distracted. Their muscles might literally just be exhausted. A strong core, on the other hand, gives them a rock-solid foundation. It physically supports their shoulders and hands for writing, and it lets them sit upright without fatigue so they can actually pay attention. Moving right along to Section 2, Morning Core Strength Workouts, Building the Foundation. So, how do we build that core at home without any gear? First up, the crab walk. Kids, if you're listening, you gotta try this one. Just sit on the floor, stomach facing up, plant your hands and feet flat, lift your bottom, and start crawling. It's a massive favorite, it works the entire body, and honestly, you can make it a stealth mission to see who can crab walk the quietest across the room. Next, we have the classic plank. Hands and toes on the floor, keep those arms totally straight, and hold your body flat like a board from your shoulders right down to your heels. It sounds simple, but it builds incredible foundational strength. Waking up those postural muscles in the morning means you absolutely won't feel as tired sitting at a desk later on. Okay, so our cores are fired up. We've got some stability, but the real question is, are you ready to unleash your inner animal? That brings us to Section 3, Wild Animal Yoga Poses, Flexibility and Imagination. This is such a fantastic, non-competitive way to channel all that wild energy. Let's start with the lion pose. Kneel down, bottom on your heels, hands planted on the ground. Take a massive breath in, and as you breathe out, open your mouth as wide as you can, stick your tongue out, and just roar. Seriously, I want to hear it. It is the perfect, silly way to let go of any tension. Then we slide right into the cobra pose. Lie on your stomach, hands right under your shoulders. As you inhale, gently lift your chest off the ground, keeping your elbows a little bent. This one is absolutely crucial because it strengthens the back and opens up the chest. It's literally the perfect antidote to all that time we spend hunched over screens. All right, now get ready to leap with the frog pose. Stand with your feet wide, squat all the way down, and put your hands on the floor right between your feet. Pop up onto your toes so you're perfectly balanced and ready to spring. It's a brilliant stretch for the lower body, and you get to pretend you're a frog on a lily pad. Win-win. Next up in our explainer, Section 4, Fun Indoor Brain Breaks, Energize and Calm. So picture this. It's the middle of the day, attention is fading, the room is getting chatty, or kids are just totally zoning out. Instead of fighting the fidgets or forcing everyone to sit perfectly still, we need a brain break. We're talking rapid-fire games here, like Beat the Clock. Can you name 10 words that start with P in 2 minutes? Or what about a fast-paced rock, paper, scissors tournament? Even just trying to count to 20 as a group without talking over each other takes intense teamwork and focus. Now, you might be wondering, why do these work so well? Well, it all comes down to regulation. Brain breaks aren't just time fillers to burn a few minutes. They literally reset the brain's pendulum. By using movement to light up the prefrontal cortex, you can take a kid who is bouncing off the walls or totally checked out and bring them right back to that sweet spot where real learning happens. So we've got crab walks, cobra poses, and rock, paper, scissors tournaments. But how do we actually piece all these quick indoor bursts together to hit our daily goal? Let's bring it all home in Section 5, Reaching 60 Minutes Daily, the Ultimate Goal. At the end of the day, whether you're roaring like a lion in the living room or outside playing a vigorous game of football, the secret is simply breaking up sedentary time. Swap a short car ride for a walk. Throw in a 5-minute brain break between math problems. Every single minute adds up. And consistently hitting that hour, the payoff is huge. We are talking improved cardiovascular health, a healthy weight, and bones like steel. But honestly, it's way more than just physical. Hitting that goal builds serious self-confidence and gives kids an amazing space to develop social skills through pure play. If you take one thing away from this explainer, let it be this exact thought from a pediatric occupational therapist. Kids need movement to enhance learning. Movement is not a distraction from the work, it is literally the fuel that makes the work possible. A strong body truly builds a sharp, calm, and focused mind. So, I'm gonna leave you with this. Don't just sit there. Look around your living room or your classroom. Which exercise are you gonna try right this very second to start chipping away at those 60 minutes? Are you gonna drop into a plank, be a wild animal, or kick off a brain break? Pick one and get moving right now. Thanks for joining this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.